So I frequently get so I frequently get asked exactly how I shoot this content and the type of gear I use to shoot these videos. So I figured I might as well go through all my gear that I use and my setup to make these videos for YouTube and social media. So starting out, we have this camera right here. This is the Lumix S5 Mark II with a 16 to 35 lens on it. Actually, correction, a 16 to 28 lens. And I love this camera. It's been my main camera for a couple years now since it came out, because not only does it allow me to shoot these videos that are, this way, and allows me to shoot vertical videos for social media like TikTok and Instagram Reels. And it's a workhorse. It does cost a lot of money. It's about $2,000-ish. You can find it for maybe $1,500 to $1,700 now. And the lens is, I think, $700 to $800. It's kind of overkill, but it gets the job done and makes the job a lot easier for shooting these kind of videos. Then my overhead shot, where you see me shooting the gear, is shot on this camera right here. This is the Lumix S9. It's a little bit more pocket sized. I take this camera not only to shoot these videos, but when I travel and want to shoot photos and videos, this camera is a beast. It's basically the same camera as the main one I'm shooting on right here, the S5 Mark II, just a little bit smaller and just a little bit more compact. Now let me talk about how exactly I shoot those overhead shots, and it's with this right here. This is an L stand, pardon the mess. This is basically a giant tripod with an arm that extends out like this and faces the gear. So set up, you can see the gear like that. Super easy. It's a little bit expensive. You can probably find one for about $100, but using that allows me to get that nice clean shot of the gear so you can see exactly what I'm doing when I'm teaching, and show you guys exactly what I'm pressing and all the stuff that I do with the gear on the table. And then with that, also too, here we have just, an aux cable that's super long, and this basically plugs into the S9, and from there it goes from that to the back of my mixer into one of the inputs, or outputs I should say. And for this mixer, I have it plugged into the booth output, since I don't need a booth in the studio, just need the main outs to my speakers. And that's basically it. And the microphone I'm using right now, this is what is this? This is the Hollyland Lark Mark II microphone, so it's completely wireless. It's actually hooked up to the S5 Mark II. Let me get a shot of that. So that's the mic receiver right there. And then from there, it's completely wireless. And this is the actual microphone right here. So it's magnetic, hooks onto my t-shirt or whatever, and just super seamless, no wires, sounds clean, and it's good to go. And then for recording my actual laptop screen, so you can see what's happening in the software, since I'm on Mac, I just use QuickTime. I'll actually put a video of me setting that up right now. So you just have to open QuickTime and then go up to the menu and select screen record, and from there it'll record the screen. It doesn't record the sound on the actual laptop at, what's coming out of it. It records the microphone, so you do have to actually, plug in audio from somewhere else. In that case, I'm usually plugging in audio from this microphone and from the mixer, and I'm doing all of that in post. And then to edit all of my footage, I use Final Cut Pro. Now, all of this stuff, all of this gear is not necessary to make content like this. I mean, to be honest, I pretty much started my YouTube journey with this camera right here. This is the Canon M50. This camera is pretty old, it's pretty beat up. You can actually see the rubbers kind of coming off of the end right here because I've used it so much. You can pick this camera up for just a couple $100 and it shoots 4K. It's great autofocus, and you can make content just using this. But if I'm being completely honest, this right here, an iPhone, any modern iPhone, actually shoots footage that's almost as good as this for DJ content. You really only need this to start out. Maybe get yourself, an audio setup with this. You can buy an audio interface just to get direct audio from the mixer, or just record in your DJ software and put it together when you're editing the footage. And then as far as actually editing, yes, I use Final Cut and I've been using it for a while, but in all honesty, nowadays, you can do a lot of that stuff in free software like CapCut. It's really great. I use CapCut sometimes not only on my phone, but also the software on the actual laptop is a lot better, and you can do a lot more in there. So if you're looking to start making DJ content, all you really need is a cell phone, maybe an audio interface, and your laptop, and you're ready to go. Well, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, please be sure to subscribe to this channel. And also, if you're interested in supporting this channel even more or looking into more one-on-one coaching, please check out my Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Shout out to all my patrons. And as always, if you're looking for more DJ related content, click on one of the videos right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.